Hi, trippy beautiful soul. Welcome to Talk with Tabs. I'm Tabs. Today we are talking about yama number 2, which is satya, which is truthfulness. I'm so excited to talk about truthfulness because I'm just so passionate about being honest and speaking your truth and living your truth. And I think being truthful, being honest is one of our biggest superpowers in life. And it's not easy being truthful, being honest. And we're gonna get into that. If you saw my previous podcast, I'm reading this book, The Yamas and Niyamas, and I took some notes um, about satya, truthfulness. One note that I took from this book is truthfulness isn't safe, but it is good. It has the power to right wrongs and end sorrows. Truth demands integrity to life and to our own self. I did Google the word integrity because for some reason that word, like I don't remember it. I've heard it throughout like my years and throughout my life. I've heard it throughout my life and I still don't know what it means. I feel like the definition just gets jumbled up in my head. And so I wanted to Google it so I can know what it means in this sentence or this statement that truth demands integrity to life and to our own self. So the Google definition of integrity: the quality of being honest, ethical, and having strong moral principles, often described as doing the right thing even when no one is watching. And I read again: truth demands integrity to life and to our own self. And I love that. I love how you're keeping your truth 100% of the time. You're keeping your honesty, you're keeping your truth throughout your life. No matter where you are, whether you're alone or not, you're honest to yourself and to others. And in all the ways, you could be honest, and honest in your thoughts, honest in your ideas, honest in your, even if something embarrassing happens, you're honest to yourself. Like you're honest no matter what is happening around you or within you, you are honest. And I love that. I think that's so strong. Another thing that I read in this magical book is be real instead of nice. And that I had to read that section a little bit over and over again because I was like, but I'm nice. Like I'm a nice person. But I'm also real, is what I was like. I was like almost offended. I was like, I'm nice. People used to tell me, like when I was younger, that I'm too nice. Even like not recent, maybe like a year ago, I think someone also was like, "You're too nice," and I was like, "I mean, I'm just me, and I'm nice." But after reading this, I'm gonna keep it real, more than nice. But I also think kind, like being kind and being nice, are also different. So I'm real and I'm kind. So I'm switching nice to kind. Let me elaborate. This also said, I think I reworded it in my own words, but people who are nice hold the truth inside, not necessarily the whole truth, but some. So an example that I thought, not in this book, that I just thought of was like, if somebody asked me like, do you like this outfit? And I'm being nice to them, I don't want to hurt their feelings. I'm like, yeah, it's cute. But if I want to keep it real, the realness would more so be like, it's a cute outfit, but I don't think it's cute for this occasion, or I don't think the full outfit is cute. I feel like maybe if you took this away, added this, or switched this or that, then it would look top notch. That is keeping it real. Did you hurt their feelings? I don't think so, because you were honest. Like if somebody told me like this outfit or whatever outfit I had on does not look good on me, and they help me make it look good, if they have like an idea of like how could I make this look better, Or if this isn't my color, what is my color? Like, you know what I mean? Like, what color, like, what in your mind looks good? And then I'll see if that also resonates with me. Because if I like this fit and you don't, but you gave me your honest, like, I asked you, does this look cute? Or does this look good? And if I didn't ask, then that'll be a different conversation. But I asked you for your opinion, your advice, and you told me how you feel about it. So of course I value your answers. I value your honesty. So if you told me like this didn't look that good, if you took this out, did this different with your hair or whatever, I would be honestly so grateful that you kept it real with me and you weren't nice. You weren't worrying that you would hurt my feelings, because I'm strong enough to not get my feelings hurt by an honest answer. You feel me? So keep it real, not nice. And I get it. I feel like, yeah, honesty hurts. That phrase, the truth hurts. I feel like maybe not necessarily all the time, but when it does hurt, what hurts more? The lie. I feel like the lie weighs heavier than the truth, because you're keeping it real with me, and I love that. Like, I want to just keep realness around me, within me at all times. And if you're not going to be real with me, I don't want you in my life. I don't want you in my area, in my circle. I want people who are real, who keep it real, who keep it honest, no matter what, even if it does hurt a little bit, because that's how we grow. We grow through challenging times. And if you want somebody in your circle who just lies to you and it makes you feel good, like if they tell you you look cute all the time, even if you don't, eventually those lies are going to just build and build and build into something not good. Not good for your soul, not good for your being, not good for your health in so many ways. So get rid of that. Get rid of those lies and bring people around you that are so real and so honest. And they have no shame in being honest, because that is just such a superpower. And it's so magical to be able to just like walk around and hang out with people and talk to them that are just going to keep it real with you and tell you what you need to hear, which is the truth. So the big question is, why do we lie? Do we feel like we don't want to hurt somebody's feelings, like in the example that I gave? Or do we lie because we don't want to be embarrassed, or we don't want to be looked at like, we don't want to be out of the group, we don't want to be looked like we're weird, or we don't want to be like not liked, or it's our fears that drive us to lie? Like, why do we lie? I feel like once we figure out like those answers, I feel like we all need to ask ourselves, like, why do we lie? Once we have those answers, we can really tune into that, and we can start freeing ourselves from the lies. And then we start tapping into our realness. We start tapping into us. We start freeing our being and living life super real, super honest, super confident. Like, heck yeah, like, I don't need to lie anymore. You know? Like, if I'm lying to someone, maybe I make them feel good in the moment, but I'm really hurting them and I'm hurting myself, because lies are so negative. They're not beneficial. Maybe they feel beneficial in the moment, but they're not fully beneficial. I've done a mini talk with Tabs in the past. I forgot which episode it is. It's like a few episodes ago, like a mini one. And I talked about honesty. And honestly, I do not lie. I truly have not lied in a very long time. And when I was starting to practice not lying, I would catch myself in lies, and I would like almost immediately be like, hold on, y'all, I literally just lied. And I would be like, I'm working on not lying, because I feel like being honest and being truthful is so powerful, and there's no reason to lie. I fully believe that there's no reason to lie. And so, yeah, I would express that. I would say, like, y'all, I just lied, my bad. And then I would switch it to the truth and then move on. That's how I started to not lie. I was like slowly like step away from the lies and then catch myself in the lie immediately, correct the lie, move on. And honestly, I haven't lied. Y'all could ask me anything, and I'll either say I don't want to answer, or I will answer honestly. And I have so much pride in that. I have so much pride that I'm so like honest. Like I feel honestly, I feel so happy and so free to not lie. It's like my superpower. Here are some more notes that I took from reading this book. We are here to fully express ourselves in only a way that we can. And when we hide behind lies, we are not able to live fully and live freely. So we start to form habits that keep us hidden. Maybe we binge watch TV or overeat or overwork, which is a misdirection of energy. And we are settling for less than we deserve. We are using up so much energy just to manage the pretend. Tell the truth and set yourself free. I feel like when someone lies, they have to keep up with the lie, right? And to keep up with a lie, sometimes that's a lot of work. Sometimes you need to involve more lies just to keep up that lie. And sometimes you're like panicking or feeling stressed about the lie. Like if you're going to get caught in the lie, you know, be honest, be real. I've been lied to so many times, and it hurts more. Like if someone, if that those people or that person just told me the truth, I definitely guarantee you it will hurt, but it will hurt way less than being lied to. And I've been lied to pretty bad. Pretty bad. I've been lied to. But I don't let it ruin me or take me down. I'm just like, cool, you lied to me. Peace and love. Ah, I'm out. Because I don't need that. I don't need that negative energy. I don't need that dishonest person or people in my life. And when someone is lying to you, know that they're also lying to themselves. Know that they are doing things that are most likely distractions for them because they're hiding behind the lies, they're hiding behind the distractions instead of doing what is real to them. And that is not okay. That is not healthy for them. And I really hope that they figure it out. I really hope that they listen to this podcast and they start being honest with themselves and with others and keep it real, because that will change your life for the better, for sure. And being honest can be fearsome. It can be scary to be honest because you don't know, you feel like you have to be in charge of the other person's feelings. But know that whatever truth you say, break yourself off from how that person's going to feel. Because that person is in charge of their feelings and you're in charge of yours. But if being honest to someone, I have a good example actually. Really hard conversation to have that involves the truth. For me personally, in past relationships, I've told my significant other that I don't want to be in a relationship with them anymore. And I just said, like, it doesn't feel like this is for me. Like, I don't want this. You're a great person, which honestly, truthful in all my relationships, they are great people. But I just felt it in my heart that this was not for me. Like, I don't see myself with you forever. And obviously that hurts the other person's feelings or however they want to feel. They're in charge of that. I'm not on purpose being like, hey, I'm about to hurt your feelings. I purposely want to hurt your feelings. Like, no, I'm coming to them with my love and light, and I'm just being honest, and I'm saying, hey, like, this isn't for me. Like, I thought it was. And on this journey, we had great times, but this is not what I want to continue. And that hurts a little bit, or however that person is. It can hurt them a lot, it can hurt them a little. Maybe the feeling was mutual, but they didn't want to say it, so they're grateful that you did. Or maybe they're like so hurt and they're like, wow, I wanted to be with you forever. But I told my truth, and they take it how they want to take it. You're not in charge of how they feel. If they feel broken down and horrible, you're not a horrible person because you told the truth and you did it with love and light. You didn't do it like, heck yeah, I want to hurt your feelings, I'm breaking up with you. You know what I mean? Like, obviously, do it in a wholehearted way. Do it with kindness, not niceness. All crazy. Do it real. Keep it real. Like, this is really how I feel, and they can take it as is. And then there's situations that was like truth, right? I'm honestly telling you how I feel. Or someone could be in a relationship and just like lie to their significant other and cheat or do things dishonestly because they're too afraid to be honest and be like, hey, I don't want to be with you anymore, I want to be with this person. No, they don't tell you that because they're scared. They just go be with that person while they're still with you, even though they're not fully happy with you. They're going to be fully happy with somebody else. And that's honestly, that's so horrible. To be cheated on is not great. So I'd rather that person first, before they cheat, be like, hey, I don't want to be with you. And no questions asked. Or in like, hey, I don't want to be with you, I feel like this is not for me. I'd be like, okay, thank you for telling me. Like, and then you can be like, hey, is there any way we can work this out? We can go to like a couples therapist or anything I need to do to be better. And if they're willing to try, cool. But if not, cool. Thank you for telling me. Let's end this now. And therefore, you're not cheated on. So you, that person being strong enough to be honest with their significant other, shout out to you. Shout out to you for not cheating. You just tapped into your strength for being honest, and you didn't hurt the person. You didn't hurt someone else with your lies, and you didn't hurt yourself with your lie. Be strong. Be honest. Just try it. Just do it. Just be honest. Remember, you're not in control. You're not in control of someone else's feelings. You're in control of your honesty and your truth. Speak your honesty, speak your truth. Walk your honesty, walk your truth, and live your life free. You got this. Every honest thing you say and you do, know that you're free, you're real, and life is going to be great to you. And greatness will continue to come your way because you're giving greatness out to the world. So, shout out to the people that are honest. Shout out to the people that don't cheat. You can tell I'm in my feels about some. How crazy. Think about when you lie, why you lie. Think about who you keep into your life that you know lies, and work on not lying anymore and see how great and freeing that is for your life. No matter what, if you are honest and you are truthful, the right people are going to be in your life and they're going to stay. You'll notice when you start being fully truthful to yourself and to others, who stays in your circle and who doesn't. Who wants to stay because they love your honesty. They love your realness. They feel your good energy from you being so real. And then you'll notice like who withers away and who just isn't in your life anymore because they're not about that high vibe at the moment. And that's okay. Listen to and act upon your inner voice. Stay true to yourself and be real to yourself and others. And you'll live a great life. Thank you so much for tuning into this podcast. I really hope that you stop lying. And if you're not a liar, shout out to you. And if you are a liar but are willing to not lie anymore, shout out to you. Shout out to the realness. Thank you so much. Peace and love.